Alright, Outer Cycles fam, we're back today. As you can see, we're over here in building 2. We're trying to get a few things done in building 2 here. We still don't have power. We still haven't figured that solution out, so it's basically glorified storage. But it isn't going to stop us from trying to make it a little better and get a few things done on it. So what we're doing today is we're getting ready to paint, and we've done some painting already. But we're getting ready to spray it. We're also going to spray the beams up here. So everything inside here will be white when it's all said and done, so we can have it to be a nice shop. You can see behind me now, this is what it looked like before, and this is the other half of the building that we haven't done yet. We still got the S10 in here. We got the 19 Camaro that's under the cover, and then we have a Titan that's hiding under a cover over there too, along with the engine dyno and some equipment, lathes, stuff like that. So basically the plan is we're gonna get it painted over here, and then move everything over to here, and then do the other side. So, yes, we'll get that generator plugged in, started up, and then we'll go up on, or I'll go up on the man lift and see what the beams look like kind of up close, and see what I'm gonna do to try and get them cleaned up.
Guys, we brought food. Hold on. Alright, we gotta get her stuff unloaded. We got food. We got this stuff. And we got paint.
Hey guys, we're back again. It's the next morning. I figured I'd come in and check on the shop here. We got it all painted up yesterday, and now it's dry. So we'll see how it looks. This building is built out of scraps from the other buildings, and all these buildings used to be, they were moved here. These two buildings. There was like 4, I think, something like that. But it looks a lot better. Everything's good. We got to redo the tape on the seams and stuff because it didn't stick very well, and then painting it kind of came down. But overall, it's pretty good. It's a lot better than it was. I like the white rafters. It will make it a lot brighter. It's a ton brighter in here. It's way better. You can see compared to the old side, or well, the side that's not done, how dark it is over there, and it's got 2 doors with windows. And then over here, it's a whole bunch brighter. But all the rafters are painted. Everything, literally everything on this side is painted. So you know, it's really good. I'm really happy with it. It's not perfect. It's definitely not like show quality, I guess, but it looks really good, and it'll be great for a shop, especially for my dad. We still have to address the power issue and what we're going to do with it, but for right now we wanted to get this side cleaned up, painted, and then I can move everything from the other side over to here and at least make it presentable. And you know, before we get a bunch of stuff in here where we can't do all this kind of painting stuff, it's been a little bit more money. You know, because we probably got like $1,000 in paint, and we're painting it with Rust-Oleum, or Ace Hardware brand Rust Stop paint, oil-based paint. So it should be extremely durable for the shop. It'll get nice and hard, and it'll be really nice for when we put you know, lights in and power in eventually. we're still not sure where we're doing on that, but at the very least, this will be a really nice, clean warehouse. But yeah, that's what we're going to do today, is get all the painting mess cleaned up, get the seams retaped, and maybe look at moving some of the cars around. Hey, Outdoor-Recyclers fam. I was going to make this video longer and do the whole like building process that we had going on with getting the whole building done and painted, but it turns out that's kind of being a long process. You know, it's drug out over a week or more, and I kind of wanted to put this footage out. I don't know if I liked it that much. I mean, it's definitely a time-consuming thing that took like 3 days or 4 days of my life this week. And then we moved the cars, and we've done a lot of that stuff. And so I kind of figured I'd break it up into shorter videos because it's kind of a lot with not that much stuff going on. It's not a terribly exciting project, but it will be exciting once we get the shop moving more and more. And so I kind of wanted just to throw a short video out, you know, for this one, and show you guys just some of the the stuff we've been doing. A couple other things we've been playing with here. We've been kind of looking at some merch and some of that stuff, but I kind of like it. I'm kind of one of them people that likes a lot of, I don't know, can't say control, but I like to have stuff that really represents us. And so we've been experimenting with some prototypes on some different things. And so my office is a giant disaster area because we have some tumblers that we've been making, and we have the laser engraver, and I'll show you here. So these are ones that are laser engraved. We haven't cleaned them yet, but they're stainless underneath, and they have our logo on them, and we were able to put names on them, that sort of stuff. I built more of a fancy one for myself and Megan and Callie, because we were heading down to SEMA here in a few weeks. So we're going to go down there, spend some time, get to see some people, talk to some people, some friends, and you know, get to see everything that SEMA's got to offer. So we're going to spend a week at SEMA, which will be a ton of fun. Callie's old enough now; she can go down, so it'll be a lot of fun to go down to SEMA. But I figured I'd laser engrave my Stanley so we could take it down there and have water mugs. So I'll show you it. So as you can see, it's got my name on it, and the Outdoor-Recyclers logo. This is what the tumblers look like when they're all cleaned up. They're nice and shiny. You know, it's kind of a time-consuming process to laser engrave the tumblers. I know why people order them. I like to have the control of being able to make sure they fit our quality standards and that sort of deal. So if we do decide to offer them up for sale, we'll see how it works because it's a long process for us to engrave our own tumblers. I know I can order them from like 4M brand or whatever already done, and it may come to that. I'm not sure though. I like the personalized touch. I like the limited runs, and I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. We're just kind of kicking it around now. I do like laser engraving the tumblers. I've built my own business cards for SEMA this year, and I can show you one of them. So these are the business cards that we're going to be giving out at SEMA, and I have a couple different versions of it. It's just got our phone number, website, email address, that sort of deal. And they're just aluminum business cards. We laser engraved them, and each one takes, I don't know, probably takes about 15 minutes a card to do with laser engraving. And that's about 7 minutes a side. That's a long time when you talk about 50 cards. 50 times 15 minutes, whatever that ends up being in hours, divided by 4. It's a while. I can see why you'd have a company do it. But I'm playing around with different designs and some of that stuff for our business cards, that we're giving out at SEMA. Some of that stuff. So we'll see. I might just end up using the laser engraver and some of our stuff for prototyping, and then we can decide what we like and the design we like, and then be able to send it off. I don't really like sending stuff off to these companies and like designing it on the online and then not knowing what it really looks like and feels like and does in my hands or whatever. So that's something that's coming down the pipe though. And the auto recycle shirts and the hats and some of that stuff. This is still the old logo. I'm still trying to figure out how I want to do the new hats. I do have some of these hats in either the adjustable, or I do have some fast fit ones that I personally wear, as you've seen in the videos, and so we may end up selling some of them off too on YouTube here, or whatever. We'll figure it out. We'll kind of see. We're just playing around with the idea of merch, and I don't know what the demand will be, but I'd like to make sure that the designs are going to be exactly what I want them to be before we try and put them out, because I don't want to put out something that's weird or like doesn't have a good feel to it or flow to it, I guess. I don't know, who knows. But back to my painting story. The building's taking longer than I thought. We got about 1 million half-done projects, and I don't want to break them videos down, and I'd rather do a full video on each one of them. Around here, every time you do one thing, it takes 3 other things to do it. And so, we started doing more rear ends, and then we ran out of stands. So then we need to de-rim tires to get more wheels, to build weld together, to build more stands, to build more stands for rear ends, which it all needs done. But it's just a long process and 3 steps to do one. So I have the rear ends half done, I have the wheels half done, I have all this stuff half done. And that's what we've been working on this week and last week as well. And so we figured we'd just put out a shorter video on what we got done on the painting to kind of give you guys an idea of what we're doing. and we didn't forget about you. So, let me know what your thoughts are on merch or any of that stuff if you guys have any thoughts about it. I want it to represent us and you guys just as well too, something you guys would like to see and want. I think the tumblers are pretty awesome. I have about a dozen or so of them that we've been playing with. I gave a handful away to friends for birthdays and stuff like that, the prototypes that I've been building up, and everybody seems to like them a lot. So I think we'll definitely build up some tumblers and some water bottles, that sort of stuff. Definitely more shirts. The Dickies, or the red cap jackets, you haven't got to see that one yet, but I built one for me, and everybody loves them, so I think we'll probably put them out as well. But let me know your thoughts. We'll go from there. I keep saying let me know your thoughts because I guess I really want to know your thoughts. So we're going to end this video here, and I'll pick back up with another video on the painting and the building and the second half of it, and we'll bring it back in with some more videos. So I might drop more than one video at a time when all this stuff comes together. In the meantime, we're doing some other stuff too. So we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.